There's this challenge in The Sims 4 where you build a house, but then when it comes to building each room, you use a random generator and it's either a different colour or a different pack or a different decade. Loads of things have been done and I wanted to have a go with it, but I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. If there's one thing I enjoy as much as video games, it is Alton Towers. I like Alton Towers a lot. Like, really, really a lot. And one of the things I love about Alton Towers is the theming. I love that each of the rides have such a distinct theme to them. So I kind of wanted to see if this challenge would work, but each room is a different Alton Towers ride. So I've chosen one more ride than I actually need, but I did this so even up until the end of the challenge, we've still got a little bit like, ooh, what's it going to be? But I've chosen Wickerman, Nemesis, Smiler, Oblivion, Galactica, 13, Rita, Jewel, and Hex. I know Jewel, Hex, and 13 are kind of similar, but I think they've got enough distinct differences for them to kind of work. So that's the challenge introduced. So the only thing left to do is have a go and see how it goes, because I'm not very good at building. So I've already built a shell because literally nobody wants to watch me build a shell because it takes me ages. I'm not very good at it. This shell isn't great, to be honest, but it'll do. It will do. So we have the outside, obviously. We have the living area, a study, a dining room, a kitchen, a bathroom, a master bedroom, and then like maybe a teenager's room or child's room, depending on what ride we get. That is a lot of rooms, but we are just, there's only one thing to do but to get started, so this is gonna probably be really hard. Pick a random number between 1 and 9.
It's 2.
2. So that means the outside is gonna be Nemesis. Alright, I can work with that. I think Strangerville is going to be our friend here. I think. Oh, this is already, I'm really scared. I'm just going to place down objects that I think are going to work. So definitely things like vines and like all the monster stuff. There is less items. There's no way that's all the items in this pack. This is definitely going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Well, I think because the actual like Nemesis ride area itself is like kind of got bits of monster all over it, which I don't really think I'm going to be able to do. I think I'm going to try and base it more off Nemesis Subterra and make it like a kind of government looking facility maybe. You know what, I put the roofing on before, but I think I'm going to get rid of it because I kind of want it to look like an abandoned like government facility. Well, I can safely say that this isn't looking horrific yet. This is also a good point. This is also a good point. Yeah, this is a good time to... Nope, brain has just stopped altogether. This is a good time to point out that I am not very good at building in The Sims. It is what it is. I don't like that flooring. If this, oh my gosh, if I'm going to be this indecisive, I am going to be here quite literally all day. I don't even know what I want. What gives off the vibe? Government test facility. Oh, I forgot a back garden. We're going to focus on the front. We're just going to move the entire house because I really don't want to do a back garden. I wish I could change the colour of them because it's not really like the Nemesis vibe, but I'm so bad at landscaping and this theming is just not really helping the situation. I will be honest. Dead trees would be good. I'm thinking the gravity pines, like gravity pines. Thinking of gravity. What am I thinking? Granite Falls. Well, I somehow, right, instead of saying Granite Falls, said Gravity Pines because I was thinking of Gravity Falls and the Pines family. No, don't know how that happened. I'm going to use the Gravity Falls because I think that's the actual kind of trees that are like around that ride. If I am correct. It's not looking like the worst thing I've ever seen. Right, let's get some terrain paint and then we're going to just move on. Oh no, maybe some flowers. I don't know. I'd like to just move on really. I'm not... Well... It's not the worst thing I've ever built. I think we should just move on. So next up is the living room. Pick a random number between 1 and 8.
The answer is 4.
4. Galactica. Okay. I know that there is some like space themed stuff in either Parenthood or Kids Room. Which one is it? Well, that's going to go somewhere. That bin has a space swatch. That's gonna go. Oh, I need a bin and a mailbox outside. Right, I don't even know where to start with this one. Oh, we're gonna get that. Oh well, I know exactly which light I want to use because there is the perfect light. Perfect. Right, I need to figure out how I want to lay out. Oh, I need stairs as well. That would be helpful. Solar. I'm just trying to think of like keywords that will like come up with the right kind of stuff. Oh, this is getting worse as I'm doing it. Oh, I forgot to put the building on a foundation. I always do that. Well, Galactica feels very like airy and floaty, so I think I want that stairway. I need a lot of blue. Oops. And some more blue. Oh, yes, that's good. See, I know that there's more space related things, but I just can't think. That's got space on it, so it's gonna go in. I know that there's like a painting as well that's got, aha, there we go. Right, well now let's actually make it into a living room, because at the moment it's just a big old mess. I kind of feel like that because it kind of looks like a spaceship. Don't know, I'm kind of stretching here, but I want a bigger one than that. That's a bit too big. I really don't know how I feel about this house. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. Well, love's a strong word. I don't know if I... Is that a weird placement for that? These blues just do not match in the slightest, but we're going with it. Is that too big? No, actually, you know what? I think that kind of works. Does this resemble Galactica? Right, I'm not feeling that anymore. We're gonna get a lamp. I'm not gonna lie, there's really not a lot of like space themed items in The Sims 4. It's definitely something I would want more of. That looks kind of futuristic, that can go there. Kind of want a rug down here as well. Absolutely none of these blue tones match in the slightest, but it will do. What have we got next? The study. Please be something good. Give me a number between 1 and 7.
That would be 5.
5. Rita. All right. Absolutely not a single clue. Not a clue how I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to do it off Rita before she got her spooky upgrade when 13 came out. So kind of more of a like race car themed. Not a... Oh my gosh. I knew that this was going to be hard, but I don't think I really quite fathomed like how hard it was going to be. Well, they kind of look like racing stripes, right? Yes, they'll do. Again, something I'm less bothered about, but it's not really a lot of like car themed items in this game. Like I very vividly, maybe I'm just imagining things, but I very vividly remember The Sims 2 having a lot of like car themed items and space themed items, which just are nowhere to be seen. Yeah, her logo's red and yellow. We're gonna base this room more around the logo than the actual ride, because there's not really enough car items. Like, what happens if I search car? None of these items have anything to do with cars. Engine. Give me anything. Give me literally anything. I mean, there has to be some kind of wall painting of a car. Please. Please. The Sims 4 really did just say absolutely no rights for cars. This challenge is a lot harder than I thought it was. Whoa! That's not how big it is. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. This challenge is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I missed that one, didn't I? It's literally the perfect thing for in there. Where do I want to put that? Oh, come on. There has to be at least one, like, poster or something of, like, a motor or literally anything. I missed that one as well. That one's going... Oh, I don't know. Track? Maybe just something even just orange. I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm 3 rooms in and this challenge has just defeated me. Am I right in thinking Rita kind of had a deserty theme? Am I right in thinking that? No, I'm wrong. Right, well that's going. That fits Galactica perfectly. Where are all these when I was looking for them? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Finally. Thank you. Right, that's just going to be absolutely massive because that's the only wall decoration that we're going to be getting here. Finally, my gosh. I thought that was going to take all day. It nearly did. What do we want desk-wise? What desk fits a car ride? That could be a car. That could be a dashboard. That could... Oh, that looks like a car seat if you squint. You know what? That's actually not the worst thing I've done in this challenge, so it'll do. what bookshelves looked like they would come out of a car. Then put a games console in the living room. I'm gonna go back and do that. A locker, that could be like from a car, like workshop, from a racing place. Right, we're gonna get rid of the speaker and we're gonna put a games console in as well. Didn't really think that one through, did I? Does it come in blue? It does. There we go. And Bob's your uncle. There's nothing on this wall. Can I be bothered going through this again to find a picture of something car related? I also feel like my accent is really coming out here, probably because I'm getting really frustrated with it. Let's use a different car picture. Right, there we go. Job's a good one. Oh, I need to put a light in. Let's just put a ceiling light in. That'll do because it's yellow. That's literally the point I'm at in this challenge. It's yellow, so it'll go in. That is... Oh, that's so basic. I hate it. I really hate it. Is there any cacti? I feel like that kind of fits the Rita vibe. There we go. Job's done. Next room, please. So next up, we've got the kitchen. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
It's 6.
It's 6. Hex. You know what? That could work. That could work. We can just make it look really old. That's doable. That is actually doable. I'm quite pleasantly surprised. I really hope that I get Jewel for one of the rooms, because literally, like, the spooky stuff pack is just perfect and I'm absolutely dying to use it, and if I don't get to use it I'm going to cry. I am absolutely rubbish at making kitchens. I'm rubbish at just building in this game in general, but for some reason kitchens just really, like, I never know how to lay them out. Right, I'm already feeling this a lot better than anything I've done so far. Does it really look like Hex though? I mean, it's not going to look like Hex because it's, you know, a kitchen, but we can just do our best, can't we? See, if I wanted to really go for it, I could try and make it look abandoned and put, like, spider's webs in. Oh, there's a tyre. That can just... There we go. It's a car. I don't know whether... I don't really know where I'm going with this, if I'm being brutally honest. But it's going somewhere, which is the most important thing here. You know what? I don't think... I mean, let's get some stuff on the walls, but I don't think that is horrendous. That kind of does give off Hex vibes, which I'm very pleased about, I must admit. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I think I'm just going to leave it as that. So that means the next up we have the dining room. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
It's 5.
It's 5. So what's that? Jewel! Finally! I get to use Jewel. Right. Let's just start off by placing everything I want to use. This is the room that I'm most excited for. I really wanted to get Jewel. I love Jewel. One of my favourite rides. It's not really a ride, is it? But... either way, I love it. Also, absolutely perfect pack for it. Fantastic. I don't really know the way I've laid out this dining room. I will be honest with you. Does that curtain fit? It does not fit. That is annoying. That would have been the perfect curtain. We're going to have a chair in the corner. Have a little ghost. Because we can. Oh, I want that. That's perfect. Thank you. We actually need to put in a dining table. That might help. I don't really think the dining table matters at this point. I've had way too much fun with this room. Is there even enough room for a dining table in here? This is the strangest dining room I have ever built. Is that going to be functional? Can they get round? Am I going to have to get rid of my ghost armchair? No, it's just going to go in like that. Does it look good? Yeah, it does. What one do I want? Like, how all out are we going here? I might put that one in, but then... have like a ghost feature wall. Is that the worst thing I've ever made? I think it might be. But you know what? I'm kind of vibing with it. Absolutely perfect. Perfection. This is the best room. We're just going to move on from there. I've just realised I forgot to put anything in the hallway upstairs, but I think we're beyond that point, to be honest with you. You know what? Genuinely, I'm so upset that I didn't get to use these curtains. I think I'm just going to whack them on upstairs. There we go. We're going to just carry on the Jewel vibes upstairs. Right. What room is next? Bathroom. Pick a random number between 1 and 4.
The answer is 3.
3. Oblivion. How do I do that? It's like a government testing facility, so I would say Strangerville, but like, I know that there's a bath for Strangerville, but it's like, it needs to look pristine. Like, that doesn't look right because the like government testing of Oblivion's very like pristine. I don't know. Right, what orange rugs do we have? Because like, obviously the logo's orange, so want to try and fit that in, an orange rug. Oh, how do I do a Oblivion bathroom? I was really dreading getting an Oblivion, because like, what can you do? for Oblivion. Don't really know how I feel about this room. Oh, I need a sink. That might help. Oh, now that could work. Oh, what did I just get? That could work. Because it kind of reminds me of like the hole that you dive into. You know what? It's big and it's obnoxious, but that's gonna... Words, English, don't know what's happening. That's gonna have to do, because really don't know what else. What other options I have? Oh, I'm feeling that. We're just going all out on the orange, apparently. That's what... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're just going all out on the orange, apparently. That's just what's happening here. This isn't actually too bad. I think it is pretty recognisable. So we're just going to run with it. How am I feeling about that? Not feeling that. Am I going a bit too far with the orange now? Perhaps I am. Who's to tell? You know what? Why improve upon perfection? I think we've got it. I think we've hit the nail on the head. I think we're going to do the master bedroom next. Are we going to do the master bedroom next? Yeah, we are. So left we have the Wicker Man, the Smiler, and 13. 3 solid choices. Pick a random number between 1 and 3.
The answer is 2.
2. What's it going to be? The Smiler. You know what? This is actually pretty good because there is actually a Smiler themed hotel room in the Alton Towers hotel. So I'm just going to get a picture of that for inspiration. Right, I don't want to book it, I just want to see a picture of it. I'm already vibing with this, I'll be real with you. I'm thinking yellows. If there's one that's yellow and black, absolutely perfect. Well, this is leaving me with Wicker Man or 13 for the child's bedroom, so I really do feel for that child, I'll be honest with you. That is the perfect yellow, thank you very much. How hard do I want to go on this yellow, or do I want black for the... No, we're having that, we're having that. Yes, yes, it's all coming together. The first few rooms were going so badly, but this is just really coming all together, to be honest. Is there anything else? A rug. Let's put a rug in. Oh, yes. Oh, that's literally perfect. No, that's a bit too big. That is pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Last room. Is it going to be the Wicker Man, or is it going to be 13? Pick a number between 1 and 2.
That would be 2.
That would be 2. So it is going to be 13. Don't really know how I'm going to do that, I'm not going to lie. I really don't know. Like that poor child. Right, well that walling will do very nicely. So like greens and wood stuff. I mean, that kind of works. It's the most expensive single bed in the game, but Alton Towers deserves only the best. Maybe there's stuff in Outdoor Adventure I could use. Maybe. Unlikely. You know what? I'm going to go through with it because I said I would, but I don't think there's going to be anything of use here. Oh, I don't know. See, I wish that was a single bed because that kind of could have worked. Could we still make it a double bed in here? You know what? I think we can. Is there any other swatches that would be better? No, we're going to have that instead. Oops, I didn't want to get rid of it. And then we're just going to... They're just a teenager with a double bed, which is not unusual. So, yeah, take that. But why is that so far away from the bed? No need to be shy. Started this off quite confident and I'm beginning to lose it. Not too sure where to go from here. That's not wow. Oh, the curtains. I finally got to use them normally and not... I don't know why I felt the need to put them in over there for Galactica, but I am flummoxed. I'm so close to finishing this and I just feel like I have fallen at the final hurdle. How do I decorate this room? I really don't know. This is genuinely... Oh, yes, that works. Where can that go? I don't even know where to put it though. Oh, that made a very crisp sound when I placed it. That's too green. Well, no, it's not too green, it's too... I don't know. I've been filming for quite a while at this point, so I'm kind of losing the will. Right, let's just get something for this wall, and then... Oh, no, a rug, and then something for the wall, and then we're going to call it a day, because I am just not quite sure anymore, and I'm also very warm. Kind of feeling that. Does that work? Oh, no. Does that work? No, I think that other one swatch is better. And then something for this wall. I want something for this wall. So that'd be good if the trees were dead. But funnily enough, it's not really very popular decor style. I am absolutely stumped here. I'm also thinking I'm gonna... Is there any like gargoyles or anything? Because that fits the vibe. Not really enough room for a gargoyle, but I can't even see any gargoyles. That was fruitless. I think I'm just gonna whack that there and call it a day. I think we are done. It looks terrible. It looks truly... I need... Oh, I didn't... Whoops. Look at that. Beautiful. Doesn't that just scream a day of happiness and joy to you? What? How did I mess... Excuse me. Have I missed anything else off here? Yes, I have. My gosh. Are we done? Are we done? No, we're not done. I've got that wood there as well. My gosh, you literally would think that I don't play this game like every day or something. My goodness. We are done. We're done. I'm not touching it. I'm just going to minimise it. Well, that was traumatic. Some rooms definitely went better than I thought they would. I didn't really think I'd be able to I was dreading getting Oblivion because I was like, that's not going to work in any room. But I actually think I didn't do too bad. I think the rooms where I focused more on the colours rather than the theming definitely did better. Like, for example, the Smiler, I just did yellow and black furniture. It looked pretty good. And then same for Oblivion, orange and black looked pretty good. But then, like, Galactica, I tried to focus too much on the space theme, which, to be fair, is the whole point of the ride. So, you know, kind of understandable on my half. But yeah, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I'll upload it to the gallery. Not like you'd want to live in that house, but if you want it, it's there. As much as I'm very tired, I did genuinely really enjoy this challenge. I think if I did it again, I do kind of want to do it again, but actually do it with a bit more of a reasonable goal, like the colour. I might just do every room's a different colour challenge or every room's a different pack, because I think I went in a bit too hard with just my first ever build challenge just being like, oh, Alton Towers. But yeah, I'm going to go because I've been filming for a long time. Everything in this room is very warm. Adios.